As a political economist, what would you be saying are the key issues that should be addressed to really take penetration, development of the industry, and even its nexus with the economy to the next level?
Yeah. I think there are several things that must happen in my view. I have been trying to encourage the industry for more than 30 years to do group advertising, and I try to give the example of what orange growers have done in America, what milk producers have done in the UK, for example, in trade advertising, and that would help Nigerians get to some sense for it. But there's also a need for policy to support some kind of forced savings that will come from insurance. It was done with motor that's lived in the breach mainly, but I think that there are ways that you can encourage people to have life insurance, that you can participate in certain kinds of initiatives as a company, for example, if you don't have a group life insurance policy for your people. And people will then, from being literally forced not in that way, but in the sense of policy, begin to orient themselves, and it will become a settled habit of community. It is when it becomes a settled habit of community that you truly have institutional play that will lead to insurance contributing as it should in our country.
Prof. Utomi, less than 6 months to our general elections, we've seen the whole issues around the political space, National Assembly and executive. What would you be saying in this regard to policymakers? Because what they do affects not just the economy, but the young people who you are passionate about. What would you be saying at this time?
This is really a very, very important subject matter. I think sometimes politicians who play the so-called games of the moment of politics forget that these games have consequences for customer confidence, investor confidence, how our environment of business is classified, and therefore the cost of capital coming into the country. And this is so important for development. I hope that people are more sensitive to these things. In some countries, there are certain statements that opposition will not make because they know the consequence for. I remember making a remark many years ago, as far back as the Second Republic, some opposition leader made a very strong statement about the state of the economy. And I was making the point that it's good to be very critical, and we need to, in opposition, do that. But it's important to always have context so that we don't send a signal that will lead to a run on the economy, even when it's an opposition statement.